back in Week 15. The Steelers won a shootout in their first matchup against the Bills. Can Buffalo avoid the sweep? The answer comes your way next on EA Sports.
Playoff fever has come to upstate New York, and there's a look at Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park. Coming up, we begin a triple header here on Wild Card Sunday, as it'll be the pick. Strap in, the first of 3 on this Sunday. What a day we have in store. Super Wild Card Weekend on EA Sports. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
And he comes into this wild card round off of a really good regular season, better than 30 touchdown passes. And he said he feels like he can take some shots against the secondary. In fact, in our meeting, he said not only can he take shots, he expects to do it early.
Allen going to get it quickly out to Coleman. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series, they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Now Allen. Over the middle, the catch by Coleman. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
First down, here's the run with Cook. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Alert! Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Coleman. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And the top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 7. Back to the ground, this time Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. In motion goes the tight end. To throw, it's Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. And this one is right through. And the Bills' opening drive yields 3. Every possession in the postseason magnified. And look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit. So every point is precious.
So the Steelers' offense getting set for their first drive. And trotting out there leading them is their 4th-year quarterback.
And he comes up with a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose? Or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you've got to be smart. But make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Najee Harris. 74 yards. And the Steelers have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it. It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 12-yard line. Allen going to throw. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's second down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL. Being able to run it and...
Touchdown, Bills! Keon Coleman. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills are once again back in front. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 10-7. 5 plays there on that drive. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A short one there to Freiermuth. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Well, they go play action. Here's Levis. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 10-7 our score after one right here on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. As they've got it as we resume action. Back to throw, it's Levis. Pass complete, George Pickens with it. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. From the 24 now, here's second down and 1. Levis now off of play action. He's got this to Pickens. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. It's been all passing all the time on this drive. 5 for 5, and now first and goal.
Feels like a case of until they stop us, we might as well keep running the offense that we like to run. Don't change up and do something different just because you think you need to.
He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. Second down. From the 2 now, second and goal. Levis. Flush to his right. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Will Levis taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead is now 14-10. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And the drive was capped off with a touchdown run by Will Levis. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. For the Bills offense and Josh Allen heading back out again. He had the short touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll begin again here on first and 10. Samuel in motion. Allen now looks to throw. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Throwing now is Allen. Open man is Atwell, complete. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it's second down.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
Here's a second and 8. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. To the air, Allen. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 46. Cook up the gut. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. After the loss, they'll come up second and 13. Here's Allen to throw it. This taken in by Kincaid. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 23. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. Josh Allen. A 23-yard run. And the Bills have yet again retaken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 17-14. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it was Josh Allen using his legs to polish things off. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
It's a pickup of 3, and we have now arrived at the 2-minute warning. Third down and 1. Levis sets up to throw here. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Now run straight ahead with Warren. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Now we'll pause for an injury here. That's George Pickens, the receiver who's in some discomfort. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
46 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Again, it's Cook pushing through the contact. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
It's caught by Coleman. Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. Now Allen. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. From the gun, it's Allen. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And yeah, I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And that's incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 26. And again, it's Allen. This to the tight end, Kincaid. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard match. A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. Now a hit and a loose football. And it looks like the defense has got it. The Steeler offense ready to get going to begin this third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Like 13, like 13.
Levis to throw it. That's swung out wide to Harris. And all the way down to the 5. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 44 yards.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. 114 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That's a great run right there on first down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Again, it's Harris, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Aubrey good with a PAT, and that will put them on top here in the third.
Bills 20.
The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards.
And it was Najee Harris who finished it off with a touchdown run. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half.
And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we'll just our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other. And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
And incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Over the middle, complete. It's Coleman. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 33. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Samuel in motion.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. Setting up the screen for Cook. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And good yardage there on first down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Play action. Now it's Allen. And this is going to be intercepted.
It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the fourth quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Tackle made there by Matt Milano.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
We love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down.
Levis from the gun.
That's complete. It's Kyle Juszczyk.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
They're going for it. This is Harris. And they're going to get the first down here across the 15-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he's able to get up here to the 26.
Yeah, 54.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. Back now in Buffalo. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the fourth.
In motion left goes Watson. Working from the gun. Here's Levis.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
They go play action. Here's Levis.
Sliding out of the pocket. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
They hand this off to Harris. And he'll get maybe a couple, if that, up to the 46.
Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park.
And the Steelers on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Levis. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington.
And he will get this to the midfield stripe, but that's not going to be enough. He's a few yards short. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that'll bring up 4th down. The Steelers send out their punter now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked out at about the 3-yard line.
You hate to give the ball away here in the fourth quarter while you're just holding a slim lead, but that punt, absolutely ideal. They pin them inside the 5-yard line. They give their defense a really nice opportunity.
Well, that gives them a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line. Shoulders square and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Here's Allen.
Samuel bringing in the slant.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Davis, they'll try to run for it. And they're going to get the first down here as he's up to the 14.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Open man is Samuel, complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. They'll run it. Here's Cook. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And it's fielded at the 34. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
They'll start the drive with Harris. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory.
142 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now he's into the clear again.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Najee Harris
saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game.
And the Steelers will add to their fourth-quarter lead.
Important extra point up and through, and that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now down 28-20. A little under a minute 50 remaining. They need a touchdown here to try to force overtime, but they've got the support of this playoff record crowd. 1st and 10.
And he'll get a few yards here to the 34.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
Throwing, Allen.
They run it again with Cook, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
What can they draw up now? Time to find out on a 3rd and 8. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Now Allen.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. Now he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
To throw is Allen.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, they know anything less than a touchdown here at this late stage is going to be no good. They were going for it all right there, but it was just too hard to adjust to that one in the air, and it winds up incomplete.
Allen.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long. Here's Allen.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
That's going to be caught. And he gets in just in the nick of time, so they get the touchdown they need. Now they need a 2-point conversion to tie it. The touchdown saved their playoff lives momentarily. Now for the 2-point conversion.
Now Allen.
And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th. Everything was riding on that 2-point conversion, and they got it.
They got it. They now have the momentum. Time really dwindling in this game. Now their big deal is make sure they get a good kickoff and don't give up anything big on the defensive end.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the safe calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave your...
Oh, look at this! It's intercepted!
Teron Johnson able to pick it. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mills used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
You talk about a big kick under pressure in the 4th quarter. I mean, that wasn't like a 33-yarder. That was long distance.
Not only does it show the faith that they have in him, but also remember, if they'd missed that one, they're giving up the ball near midfield, so they had to be very confident that he was going to put that one through the post.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. One final try here for Will Levis.
He's going to let it fly. That's caught at the 25. And he's in. Are you kidding me?
How do you give that
One
up?
of the most improbable ways to finish a game, and they do win it on the final play. They said beginning of the season they want...